Alright. Been a while since I've done one of these, but we're gonna try it out anyway. It's really bright actually. It's not too sunny, but it's alright. But today I actually want to show you guys a little bit of what I'm sitting in right now. So it's been actually quite a long time, and as you see, I'm sitting in the breeze blue. Now I'll show you everything I've done, so hopefully you guys enjoy this, and if you did, please subscribe, and I will see you in the video. I'm just going to show you guys what I've been doing while this quarantine has been happening, and you can kind of see my bits around the garden anyway. There's my jack, there's my window wipers, it's everywhere. So first of all, I want to kind of get this off to show you guys what's happening here. Now I didn't really want, the reason I have this over, the reason I have that in there is because I will show you. Now, this is my engine bay, new engine. Yes, I know, I will explain in a minute. But we have, right here is our servo. So we took this out and we sealed it all with glue, well, silicone, seal it, whatever you want to call it. But my clutch pipe is kind of coming out there a little bit. But I've sealed all of that. Now in behind that is a little, so if you can see there, if you can kind of see that, where that joins on, there's basically two bolts in the back of it. There's only two of them. Now basically I had to take all that thing out, the whole brake servo and like master cylinder or whatever. I don't really know too much about it, but I had to take it out anyway. And so by doing that, here is my bit. By doing that, I have gained no footwell leakage. So I'll show you right now what I mean. So normally this would be absolutely soaking, but it's not. And also on that side, I'll get to that side in a minute. Right, but anyway, you'll probably see everything like completely changed, I know. Anyway, we'll have that sealed now, so you can see all the silicone. And we also did seal where our wires come out of. So I've basically got a I have a subwoofer. So a subwoofer is connected here. This is our subwoofer. And we connect it through all the way to the car to the battery. So I done that, and that's what that red wire is, so you guys know. But the good thing about this red wire is it actually tells me it's a red wire, so it means it's basically positive, whereas this is negative. The colors are kind of mixed up, but that's just Corsa C for you. That's Corsa C. And then we have our engine, our Z18XE engine. We have it in. We had all this before, so the top cover and the intake we had before anyway. But there, if you can see, here is our old engine here. So I'll just take the sump off that and scrap it, because it's no use. The heads on it were absolutely mental, like absolutely wrecked. So I'll show you that. I'll show you the heads on it. So just excuse the mess. So there's the heads. It's been sitting out for a while. There's the cams. Cams are completely fine. Cams, well, I don't know about that actually, but the heads on it, if you can see, they sit out, and they're not meant to. They're meant to sit flush like the other side. So you can kind of see the way it doesn't sit. Right. Anyway, that's that. Hopefully, this one's timing belt won't snap. We've replaced it and all. So basically, time belt's under here. Replaced it. I also painted this under here, the engine mount. I also painted these arms, if you can see. Painted these arms. I also painted the headlight trim things, and I painted the crash bar. Now you can't really see the crash bar anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but it'd be cool when you take it off, because someone would be like, wow, this is actually clean. But all this needs to go back on. So basically all of the trims line here, and it looks messy now, but it actually isn't, like, once you get this on. So I painted it black, sprayed it black, and I also sprayed my trims black, if you guys notice, while I stand on my window wiper. So my trims are black, if you can see. Now I will buff, there is like bits like here that I will buff out. I also removed my trims, so you can see the outline, the glue residue. I've tried to get off with petrol. It's mostly came off, and there was also a white line on there. You probably see the white line anyway. There's like a bit of a white line runs along it. That's basically paint, condensation under the paint. So if you ever like take your Corsa C trims off, that's what that is. Boiling water takes that out. That's what I done. Poured boiling water over it. And then we have all of these trims painted, basically all the way around. We got our wing mirrors painted. We got our grille painted, so you can kind of see what way. Close this down. You can kind of see it's black. So I'll explain the difference between these colours in a minute. And yeah, so them trims are painted all around here, all around the back, all around there. Also kind of put my mud flaps on a bit better. So basically these bits were sticking out. You can see the screw here a wee bit. But looking good. I also tinted my light myself. There is bird crab on it, just don't worry about that. I haven't washed my car in a couple of days, so I mean, like, there's the fly eye, what it was before. I didn't really want fly eye. The window tint guy that does my tints normally, so he'd be doing my like back tints and my front tints on my windows. So you can see there, it's front tinted, also back like limo. But the front tints obviously can't be limo for like legal reasons. In here we have our fly. So when I said to the guy that does my window tints normally, I said, you know, can you do my back light tinted? Can you tint my back lights? And so he's probably seen the front and was like, oh, he wants it flyed, and he gave me flyed, but I kind of wanted this one instead, pure black tint. It looks nicer anyway, I think, to be quite honest. You can kind of see the difference. The red comes out more, and I don't really like the red, and I will tint my fogs at some stage. I also replaced this fog over here. So I've been doing a lot of work actually, and also got lovely center caps. Now when I got my wheels I only had one center cap, and it only came with it, so I bought the center caps off eBay, and they were a tenner, and it was the only listing I had. Now the wheels need touched up. I did touch up this wheel a little bit. I'm not too sure whether to go black center caps because I've done the black outline, or the chrome. I don't know which one looks better. I know that wheel's painted, so you kind of think, you know, it's nice, but yeah, that's that. And then I have my side indicators tinted now. I tinted them when I was doing my back lights. Now I need to do the other light. That's a problem. I also need to do this, paint that. So I will masking tape that off one day, and I actually will show it. I know I haven't showed a lot of this for you guys. I'm pretty sorry for that actually, because I don't know. The day I was doing my engine, it was really windy and I couldn't set up a tripod, so I still swung the engine in, but obviously took more of an effort than it should have. My tripod, if you know, it's like the lightest thing ever. and it would have been awesome to like video all this. It would have been class, but I didn't, unfortunately. So here now we have our Speedo like surround painted. We have our steering wheel painted thing. I'm gonna get a new steering wheel. So just like kind of ignore that bit. And also try and ignore this. I was turning my clock. So if you guys can remember, I painted all of this. Where did that go? Okay. So I painted all of this one time before, all of this, and these dials. This was sitting like this and I turned it, but I didn't realize, well I kind of did realize. I just wanted to try it out, and me being stupid as I am, I just kept going and I kept on turning it, and it only kind of goes one way, but it was kind of stuck in like the middle, so it wouldn't go either way. But I just tried to turn it and kind of broke it, and it fell off like that. Then we still have our Red Bull map, still all this, and we still got our CB radio, which is pretty cool. I need to wire up my horn again. That was another switch we done. Me and my dad done that switch. My dad mostly. But then we got this speaker working again. Now this speaker worked one time. They're the edge speakers, so they're the same as my surround in the back. And I've cleaned everywhere actually. It doesn't seem it. But that's my door card in the back. I actually have cleaned the place. It just needs another clean again. Washed a carpet, washed it and stuff. So it was pretty cool. But what we actually, I have got the jump leads, so I will start it sometime for you guys. I don't know about right now, but I will do it sometime. And yeah, so we wired our speaker back in, which was great. And then I also got this, so you can see the door cards are off right now. I was washing them over there, and someone's walking past. What do I hear? Anyway, right boys, sorry for that actually. Woo! Right, what I was saying was, I got this Ultimate, Maguire's Ultimate compound. Seen they done a VR6 on their YouTube channel, and it was actually class. The paint was faded. They done a red VR6 Golf, and the paint was faded quite a lot, so they basically restored the paint in it. Now what this does is like there's like chemicals in it, so it gets under the paint and brings its original paint out, which is what I'm hopefully gonna achieve by doing this. I don't know if this is like dead on, right? But this is the, so you see here, this blue is the breeze blue. So this breeze blue, it's the same colour as that. Now I bought this from Halfords, but it's not the same colour as the rest of my car. As you can see, there is like a bit of a difference. It is brighter. Obviously the car being 20 years old, the paint will have faded a good bit, but I've done my spoiler and everything. I have a bit spoiler to go on, and got a bit spoiler to go on, and it's that colour that I just showed you, this colour right here. So I'm hoping that it brings its original colour back out, and we just get a fly in the car. What I've been trying to do also is, there is like a bit of a smooth spot there. If you can see it, it's actually like here, around here. I think I've got most of it out, but you can kind of, yeah, you kind of see it now. It looks like really bad in the video, but it's not, because it's just obviously with all these reflections. And basically I took my door card off, so here's the door card here, or not the door card, but kind of a door card, back door card, whatever. And I've been pushing at it and it just hasn't been working, so I might try and get like boiling water and sort it out, try and push it out. Hopefully it will. I tried so hard with my foot to push it out, but it just wasn't working. And then I'll get my door cards back on and get it all back to normality again, really, in a way. Yeah, I've just, it's crazy how much stuff like has been done to the car. Like, this was growing plants like 2 months ago, not even. And then we got our engine, we got everything in, and I was just busting to get at it. But what I really like, what my biggest regret was, because of all this quarantining, I didn't know what time we were getting. Well, I was getting at this car, so I couldn't really like do all the things that I wanted to do. So if I knew all this time would have been available, I would have just kept the engine out and I would have completely painted up the engine, completely restored it and made like really good, like make it look amazing looking. But obviously it's in now. I just wanted to rush and get it in, and that's the result. But it's in now. I probably will do it some stage at one time, but I also want to show you this right here. So if you guys notice this, the bonnet raisers in the car. Now I don't really know about these because I don't know. I just not too sure how I feel. But there they are there. So it's alright, like, you know. I just wanted to give it like a different kind of look. But I don't think that maybe achieved it. I'm not too sure. I think I like it better in like IS200s or something. Don't know if it suits my car. Also gonna do these black. But tell me what you think about my bonnet raisers. But I'm gonna take all these out, this here. Because I've done everything else black, I need to do these black and the door handles, as I said. And then that's basically the car ready. And I'll debadge this and I'll smooth it off. There's a hole behind that, so if you see it, there's that hole there. I want to get rid of it really badly. So I'm just gonna silicone it or something, black silicone. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something because I don't like it. I just need to get rid of that badge. I also, in theory, I want to also take this off, smooth it off, and then put my bottom lever thing or boot lever somewhere else. Don't know. And these are my door cards as well. Kind of ripped it up. I did power wash it, but as you can see, I power washed my boot like floor. It actually came out really well. There's like some dirt obviously in it, but you know, it's like oil and stuff that you know you would have in your car, in your boot. I always just have oil like bottles because my Corsa ran out of, like the 1 litre just ran out of oil like crazy. I don't think the 1.8 was that bad, but the 1 litre was definitely the worst. And then I ended up, it had a leak as well. Oh, that just came off. Like you can even see the outline of the Griffin, the Vauxhall Griffin. If I can get this in, see, because there's so much like adhesive stuff on it, just need to scrape all of that off. I'll get that done sometime though, and I'll be starting to record most of it now. This won't pop back on, and I'm wondering why. That's probably why. Yeah, I could say like that. But yeah, that. Also, I forgot to show you the Corsa C. I'll show you now. So, obviously, if you guys can remember, Georgia got her car. We painted the rims. A bird attacked it today. And honestly, like, a bird literally attacked the whole thing. We got our pink CB on. We got our sticker. Birds just attacked it. We also debadged the car, and we got our number plate lights. I'll show you them at some stage. We also, her arches were actually quite rusty at one stage. I think it's a common thing, but we kind of sorted it out a little bit. So there it is there, and there it is there. It wasn't that much on this side compared to the other, but that's that. And then I'll get this buffed up. Hopefully I'll actually record it buffing, buffing it, because it'll be good. But this is some driveway now. We're doing it. We're actually nailing it. So got that driveway nailed. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this, please hit subscribe and also like. Hopefully you guys did. I will promise to record some of the Corsa. We'll see how it goes anyway, and I'll let you guys know. If you did like this video, please subscribe. I always want to do something different compared to gaming as well, sometimes, only sometimes, but yeah, see you guys next time, whatever. Alright guys, bye bye.